Hey guys, this is Ken Johnson. Welcome back to the Four Seasons. So today I just want to talk about life expectations. You know, I talk about culture. And culture changes. You know, culture is our family. Culture is our faith. Culture is a lot of stuff, but it's up to us to decide who we are and what we want out of our life. And there comes a point when we gotta determine how much culture and societal norms and societal expectations, the rules of law, all these things, how much of that are we going to let color what is essentially our life to live? You know, the pastor at the church I attend, he gave a sermon on Job, and it is the same sermon I've heard at least 100 times from every Southern minister you could imagine. And they all say the same trite things. That God will give back what was taken from you 7 times, or the enemy actually, God won't do it. God will make the enemy pay back 7 times what he took from you. And they always go to Job. You know, they never talk about the fact God allowed it. So, God not only allowed it, he brought it to the devil's attention and tempted the devil to take him up. And so, the only thing that God said you couldn't do to him was kill him. You know, which, you know, in church they talk about a loving, caring God. Yet this loving, caring God told basically the epitome of evil, do what you wish with him. This is my most loyal servant. This is my most honest human I've created. Do your worst. Just don't kill him. He lost his children. They never talk about that. He lost his children because God didn't protect the children. And it wasn't like an Abraham thing where God said, oh, you're going to have more children than there are stars in the sky or sand on the sea, you know, or on the beaches. I mean, he didn't say that. He didn't give him that. In fact, nothing in the Bible says that Job got his children back. There was no prophesied of these dry bones and you have an arm. There was none of that. He simply did not get them back. So, no, he did not get back what he lost. And he definitely didn't get it 7 times. I look back in my life. I have lost a lot. I have never gotten back 7 times what I lost. Not even close. But then I look back at the times when I was not the best human in the world. There's been times I've done things I'm not happy about. And I've asked for forgiveness, and thankfully I believe I received it. But looking back, I never had to pay 7 times what I did. Not once. I've learned that with my faith, it's best that I don't look at the balance sheet, that I don't try to balance out debts owed and debts to be repaid. Because there's times I've not been owed anything and I've gotten more than I could ever need. So there's times of great benefit when I didn't deserve it. There was no reason for it. You know, my pastor, he says that favor isn't fair, and he's right there. I agree with that. It isn't fair. The 7 times thing, I don't believe. But I don't need to believe it, because I don't have to pay it back 7 either. And so in that case, I don't look at a balance sheet. The fact that I believe that there's a God that created me is enough. And if that God created me, then I'm sure He is more intelligent than I am and knows more than I do. Yes, I can understand people that don't believe in God. If you listen to this world, there is a reason why you should not believe in a God if you only look at the world. Because it says in the Bible, the devil is in charge of this world. Contrary to what people in church say, the Bible itself says that. So, when you look at that, okay, then yes, everything in this world should be telling you there is no God. And if you don't believe in God, that's understandable. I'm not holding that against you. That's what the world teaches. I believe otherwise, and I've been made better for it. And do I agree with everything? No. But like people tell me, say, well, if there was a just God, then He would stop the Russians from invading the Ukraine. I don't know if the Ukrainians are right or the Russians are right or both are wrong or what. I definitely would love for him to step in, because there's $2 billion that the president has signed off of our money to go over to people I really couldn't care less about. And we got people here that are suffering in need, and they've never given $2 billion to those. So yeah, I wish he would have stepped in. I wish he would step in a lot more, but he don't. And if I'm right, and a lot of people are wrong, I'll get to ask him why. One day. But it'll be after I'm dead. All I do is make a better world for the world that I'm living in now. Same with family. A lot of people have problems with family, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm included in that. There's family members that you wish were better. There's expectations that you wish were better. We hold people to a standard that really is only in our minds. And I've had to learn and to accept that over the years, you know what? It's only in my mind. I can't hold people accountable to what I would like to have happen. People all over are wanting to have better families, and they don't. And you can't force people to be better. All you can do is live your life, and live it to the best of your abilities. Try to be the best human you can possibly be. If you're of the faith, try to be the best follower you can be. Be the light. It's kind of like when I talk and I give a prayer, I talk about, the light, and everybody makes fun of me about the light. And my mantra in life is sit lux, which is Latin for let your light shine, or let there be light. I think that is our duty. I think we need to be the best we can be. We need to be the light that we want in this world. And if we fail, then it's only to our standards. And who knows? I always say that we're an angel to at least 9 people every day, even though we never know it. I think that is true. And if you live your life like that, and you touch 9 people and never know it, You made the world better. You don't need to know it. All it's going to do is inflate your ego if you did know it. You would mess it up if you did know it. But try to be a point of light in the darkness to at least 9 people a day. And you don't know how to do it, so that means you got to be that way all the time. And who knows, you might hit 20, 50, 1,000, 2,000, 1,000,000 people in one day. And it might be the light that kept them from committing suicide, kept them from leaving their spouse, kept them from doing a whole host of things that they will regret for the rest of their life. Or sometimes it is just something to make their day better and more endurable. And that in itself is something we shouldn't overlook. So with that, I just wanted to say, live your life. This is the only life you get. Live it to the best of your abilities. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.